Audio Jungle.
Police intensify operations to apprehend reputed leader of Bottom Marley gang. The police have intensified their operations to apprehend the reputed leader of the Bottom Marley gang. Police say 40-year-old Courtney Ashley, otherwise called Bloodstain, is wanted in connection with multiple serious and violent crimes. Ashley, whose last known address is Abbey Close, Leeds Flatways Hill, St. Andrew, has been featured several times on the JCF Wanted Wednesdays campaign. Police say he's a person of interest in several investigations, including a recent double murder in St. Andrew South Division. Police say on July 21, personnel from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch CTOC disrupted a planned contract killing on Drax Hill Road, St. Andrew. During this incident, 5 men were fatally shot and 5 firearms were seized. Ashley was listed as the sixth suspect involved but escaped during the operation. He is also wanted for the 2017 murder of Andrew Foster and for wounding a man on Fenbrook Avenue, also in St. Andrew. Police are again urging Ashley to turn himself in immediately. Meanwhile, the police are appealing to the public to share information on the whereabouts of Courtney Ashley. Anyone with information can contact the Major Investigations Division at 876-758-5048, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811, Crime Stop at 311, the Police Emergency Number at 119 or the nearest police station. Public pressure. The public defender has demanded that police make body-worn cameras mandatory in all operations, joining rights group in calling for urgent reform after the fatal shooting of 22-year-old Jamar Farquharson. We firmly support and recommend that body-worn cameras must be made mandatory for all planned operations, ensuring that both citizens and officers are protected by a clear record of events, the office stated, with most written in bold letters. The OPD remains committed to advocating systematic changes, monitoring human rights development, and supporting legislative and policy measures that enhance accountability, transparency, and respect for constitutional rights, it added. The public defender is Caroline Reed Cameron, King's Counsel. The police commissioner Kevin Blake, led Jamaica Constable JCF, has not publicly commented on the incident, nor the renewed calls for body-worn cameras after the incident that has drawn public outrage. A video circulating online shows Farquharson opening a door and then putting his hands above his head as police personnel enter the house at Cherry Lane in Fort Park, Clarendon on September 15. The police claim Farquharson was shot after he pulled a weapon on the theme, disclosed Hamish Campbell, Deputy Commissioner of the Independent Commission of Investigations, the state body that investigates shooting by the security forces as well as citizens' claims of abuse. According to Campbell, the police said Farquharson answered the door, allowed officers inside, and was escorted back to his bedroom after the house was cleared. There they allege he reached for a firearm hidden among clothing. 2 of the 23 police personnel involved in the operation reportedly fired 2 rounds each, fatally wounding him. Campbell said a .38 revolver was said to have been recovered at the scene. Farquharson's family has disputed the allegation and pointed to a video evidence they claim contradicts the police version of events. The Office of the Public Defender (OPD) said it was awaiting the outcome of Indicom's inquiries and stood in support of its mandate to conduct a thorough investigation. We encourage the public to allow Indicom to carry out its investigation, and we expect that its findings will be treated with the seriousness it deserves, the OPD noted. Indicom said none of the 23 lawmen on the raid, which resulted in Farquharson's death, wore body cameras. It was also revealed that Farquharson was not named on the search warrant. Not once this year has anybody worn a body-worn camera during a planned police operation, stated Campbell on Monday. We do keep repeating the same message because here is perhaps an example where CCTV evidence exists, but body-worn cameras would have supported the police and reinforced what they report to us. Campbell revealed that his team had secured the original closed-circuit television footage from the incident and is conducting an analysis. He declined to disclose what the recording showed, but acknowledged that versions circulating on social media were not time-stamped. I do note that some of the CCTV material I see is circulating on social media, but I'm not going to add to that because it isn't necessary in chronological order. And I noticed some of it is not timed. So we have to be careful and properly analyze it because discussing further what it shows and what it appears to show, he said. Campbell also disclosed that the search warrant used by the police did not bear Farquharson's name but instead listed another person and gave only Cherry Tree Lane as the address. It's definitely a different name. It's not Jamar Farquharson on the warrant, he said, noting that investigators are probing whether the person name is connected to the premises. Human rights lobby group for Jamaican for Justice on Tuesday reiterated its call for the mandatory use of body-worn cameras, particularly in planned operation by the police. JFJ argued that the circumstances surrounding Farquharson's death raised serious concern about the police conduct and accountability. It said the situation requires transparency. This incident demonstrates that standard body-worn cameras are fully adequate for planned or tactical operations since no rugged terrain or specialized equipment was required, stated JFG. We are therefore reiterating our call for some of the cameras now being procured to be designed for use of these operations, it added. JFG said the time is right for the police commissioner to update the public on the status of the procurement process and the intended deployment of the body-worn cameras within the JCF. Two Jews 5K raises record 8.2 mil for Linstead Public Hospital. After donating a record of 4.9 mil to the Linstead Public Hospital from the 2K 5K run and walk in 2024, Tradewin Citrus shattered the record this year with a handover of 8.2 million to the facility. This is truly a proud moment for True Jews. We are overjoyed to be part of something that keeps growing each year. I am especially proud of our team and the wider community of supporters who made this possible. With God's help, we believe we can surpass this amount again next year, said Peter McConnell, Managing Director of Tradewin Citrus Limited, at a check handover ceremony hosted at the hospital on Tuesday. Calling the moment a proud one for the True Jews team, McConnell praised the committee of participants, sponsors, and community members who made the achievement possible. Since the inception of the True Jews 5K walk run 10 years ago, proceeds have been dedicated to improving healthcare in St. Catherine, with Linstead Hospital serving as beneficiary for the past 6 years. For the hospital, the donation is a life-changing investment in the delivery of care to thousands of patients. Camille Wallen-Pontian, CEO of the hospital, expressed heartfelt gratitude for the sustained partnership. The True Jews 5K has grown into something much bigger than a race, drawing support from across Jamaica and even overseas. This 8.2 million will directly improve the services we provide and make a real difference in our patients' lives. We are deeply grateful for this partnership and look forward to even greater achievements going into next year, Walden-Ponton stated. Over the past decade, funds raised from 5K Run and Walk have gone towards vital medical equipment and hospital upgrades, significantly strengthening the capacity of Linstead Public Hospital to serve not just St. Catherine, but residents of neighboring parishes as well. Quiet confidence obliged back in the island. Basking in the feeling of being the first Jamaican man to reach the top of the World Athletics Championship podium since Usain Bolt did in 2015, 100-meter champion Applied Seville returned to the island on Wednesday evening. Excluding quiet confidence, the Glen Mills conditioned athlete told reporters at the Norman Manley International Airport that he was elated. It's a great feeling, knowing that we broke the curse and to start the new era of Jamaican sprinting. In the immediate aftermath of cupping the gold medal at the Tokyo Championship, Sava had urged that more respect be affixed to his name. Days later, he was more philosophical. Well, the respect was always there. It's just for me to always go out there and put out my best performance. The respect is always going to be there, but I'm always going to be hungry each time I go out there to perform. Silver topped Jamaican qualifiers of the championship, with Kishane Thompson ending second and he spoke about what it means to be bringing back Jamaica's only gold medal from Tokyo. Yes, it does make me feel special because I'm the only gold medalist and I actually go out there and I literally did my best, and there was a lot going on throughout the championship, but I was still steadfast and held my focus and came out victorious. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.